Obesity in America. What can you do to kickstart your way to a healthier lifestyle? What would you do if your health got so bad you couldn't even walk? If diets were a mechanism that only prolonged the binge? What can you do to get here? Labels. You'd be surprised what you find when you read between the lines. Be aware of serving sizes. Producers of candy bars, for example, will make it appear that the content of the package is a single serving, when in reality the serving size is actually 2 or 3 times more than what is actually written on the package. Carefully read between the lines and don't only look for something that you want to see. What's the buzz? You'd be surprised to know the loopholes companies dodge to get a certification or stamp on their items. Whole grains, fat-free, and zero trans fat foods are only some of the many items that claim to be 100%, when in reality the FDA only requires 5% or less to be stamped nutritious and fortifying. How soda impacts our health. You'd be surprised to know, when reaching for diet soda, you should actually drink the regular soda. Diet soda contains additives that normal soda doesn't contain. That's actually worse for you. Soda in general actually increases your blood pressure. Soda and acidity dissolves tooth enamel. It's also the leading cause of obesity in America today. So before you reach for a soda, think twice. Our busy lifestyles lead us to fast food, typically high in calories, fat, saturated fat, sugar, and salt. Studies show fast food is high in fat and calories, which cause a greater risk for obesity. This leads typically to type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular, and heart disease. Eat this, not that. Substituting unhealthy foods for something delicious and nutritious doesn't have to be hard. Just look at these examples and start your way to a healthier you. For example, carrot sticks versus cheesy puffs. Doesn't seem too hard. Or lightly buttered popcorn versus chips. I personally am a popcorn person. How about you? Now comes the hardest part, portioning your plate. I know, it's hard to resist that second scoop of mashed potatoes or even that second helping of chocolate cake. But actually, when reaching for seconds, the largest portion of your plate should be the vegetables. Dark leafy greens such as cooked spinach or tomatoes, followed by a healthy portion of protein such as fish or poultry as well as beans, followed by whole grains such as wild rice or whole rye, and lastly fruits such as apples and plums. The healthy eating plate also promotes staying active, which is fantastic because good nutrition should be associated with at least 30 to 60 minutes of moderate exercise daily. However, before taking action in any lifestyle changes, you first need to change your way of thinking. Rather than being obsessed with calorie counting or portion sizes, focus on finding foods that are healthy and fresh, by incorporating fresher foods into your diet. Healthy choices become enjoyable instead of a hassle. Trying to change your diet overnight is unrealistic. Changing everything or eliminating all the foods you like usually leads to giving up or cheating. Smaller changes will eventually develop into habits and become part of your lifestyle. Overall, the goal is to feel good, increase your energy, and improve your health. MNT is a common plan used for people with diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes. Weight control and glucose level management for people with diabetes is extremely important. The ultimate goal is to create lifestyle changes that incorporate healthy nutrition, medication, and regular exercise. Quantity is commonly stressed over quantity. MNT usually consists of diets rich in healthy carbohydrates, fiber-rich foods, heart-healthy fish, good fats, and typically suggest avoiding foods with high levels of saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium. Well, now that we've covered the health and nutrition, let's get down to the real problem, physical activity. Nowadays, Americans have become so dependent on cars and the easy lifestyle that most of them don't get any physical activity. The funny thing is, when you mention the word exercise, most people tend to cringe, thinking that now they have to give up an hour of their Facebook time to go run, when actually you only need 15 minutes a day. Of course, this is after you consider their food intake per day. Yet typically, a few minutes a day is all you really need, and you would be surprised as to how easily it can be incorporated into your daily activities. Did you know some facts you may have missed, such as acidic fruits including grapefruit, limes, lemons, and apples are all natural fat burners, or that garlic and vinegar are great substitutions for salt? Read through these and get to know yourself better. It's funny to think of size 0 as a social norm, when in reality it's a size 8 or 9. Yet current networking media emphasizes that smaller is better, pushing both men and women to strive for the ideal form of beauty, when all they have to do is look in the mirror. Yet loving yourself is only half the battle. You can love yourself and still be healthy by taking the necessary steps to improving your life, while still maintaining a healthy size. Focusing on the qualities in yourself that you like that are not related to appearance, as well as spending time developing these capacities rather than letting your appearance define your identity and your worth. These are the things you should be focusing on. So go out there and start focusing on you.